What if I told you that every dollar, every loan, every national debt is tracked inside a ledger you've never seen, one that quietly decides which nations rise and which collapse? A system so powerful, it doesn't just record history, it creates it. Setting the stage, it began centuries ago, when kings ran out of gold but refused to give up power. To fund wars and expansion, they turned to private bankers, who kept secret ledgers of credit and debt. These weren't books of money. They were books of control. Each transaction recorded who owed whom, not just in currency, but in influence. And over time, this invisible record of promises became more powerful than any throne. Rise and breaking point. By the 20th century, the ledger evolved into a digital empire, run not by monarchs, but by institutions. The Federal Reserve, the IMF, the Bank for International Settlements, they don't print wealth, they record it. When one country borrows from another, when banks move trillions overnight, it all passes through the same system. A network of ledgers so interconnected that a single data point can shake the entire world economy. In 2008, that system cracked when too many debts were recorded and too little value back to them. The world nearly collapsed, not because money vanished, but because trust did. It's modern parallel. Today, over $300 trillion in global debt is logged into these modern ledgers floating through digital code. Unseen, unquestioned, every transaction, every bailout, every inflation spike, all linked to the same invisible balance sheet that no one outside the system is allowed to see. It's the real economy, not the one you live in, but the one that owns the one you live in. 3 takeaways plus warning plus CTA first. The world doesn't run on money, it runs on ledgers of belief. Second, control lies not with who spends, but with who records. Third, every crisis is a recalibration of who holds the pen. One day, the ledger might go fully digital blockchain, AI, programmable money, and when that happens, control becomes absolute. Stay curious. Question who writes your future. And remember, the numbers that rule us aren't always written in ink.